I think perhaps Hindu families have lesser control and hold over their children. To some extent, that is the case. And this may also be because they take pride in the independence that they give to their children. So I'll give you an example. So in my engineering days as well as in law school days, people coming from the other communities would be very clear about their dietary restrictions. वो बाहर हमारे साथ आके नहीं खाएंगे जब तक वो हलाल नहीं था. They will not. Whereas we don't seem to be clear about whether we want to or we don't want to. Because the fear in you is, should I say no to a particular food which is halal certified? It reveals my Hindutva leaning is your biggest fear. And therefore you get branded in your workspaces. You'd be very comfortable celebrating Christmas, but I'm not sure how many would be comfortable celebrating Ram Navami in an office space. So, one, I think there is a problem at the family unit level. But two, the other situation also is that somehow, even in instances where the family has cautioned, warned, and said this may not end well, there seems to be some kind of a rebellious streak. Now, I don't know if they're doing this because they are genuinely interested in a person or because they want to rebel against the family. Perhaps it's a combination of both. मैं आपको दो situations देता हूँ. Please see what the end result is. First situation, you're groomed and you're trapped by someone who comes under a different alias. The net result is you're dead. Second, as an adult, you're told what the identity is. You voluntarily go into that relationship. The net result is you're dead. Now, after these experiences also, if people don't learn, you can only take the horse to the pond. You can't make it drink water. Adults at some stage may have to ask, who is responsible for certain decisions? Again, I repeat, I don't wish to be insensitive to the fact of a death. Because whoever may be responsible, ultimately the family must be grieving. Even if someone walks out of a family, he says no to the family, it's the family that is shedding tears, not Abdul and Rasul. Right? So, my sympathies are with these families. For those who don't understand the reality of the situation, maybe they must be shown videos of Hindu young girls being forcibly married to older men in Pakistani courts, and how they wail and rebel and cry as to what they have been put through and what they will be subjected to. I don't know of any other way of drilling some sense into some of these issues. You might always say, well, there are certain marriages which have worked out well. Why don't we look at those examples? Marriages which have apparently worked out well have always come at the loss of your identity, not the other person's identity.